BmWmerchant.com. On a previous video, we went ahead and showed you how to remove the round airbag on the steering wheel. On the second part of the video, we're going to go ahead and show you how to remove the actual steering wheel and along with the control buttons and the trim. As we proceed with the video, we are going to show you the tools necessary and what steps are needed to remove all these components. Why would you need to remove a steering wheel? In most cases, steering wheels get worn out with age. Here, it's leather, cracks. You will need to remove that. Same thing, these buttons fade out. This would be a good way to replace them. And also, again, most people tend to drive like this with their steering wheels, and this thing gets faded. And if you take pride in your car, as I'm sure you do, little cosmetic defects like those can definitely go ahead and take the look away from your car. So little things and little details can make a big difference, such as these right here. First, we start by making sure that the wheels are straightened. We then locate the center bolt. It's a 16 or 5/8, and remove that. I used an impact gun to remove this here. Now I can just go ahead and turn it with my fingers. After the center bolt has been removed, turn your attention to these two. There's two cables and another one that connects right there. These right here, just press the tab on the top, remove these. This is a 10 Torx. Fairly easy to disconnect these. Again, I went ahead and did this, but what you do is there's a tab right on the top. You press on it and you slide it out. The last remainder connector, all you have to do is pull out. There's no tabs to be pressed. And lastly, you go ahead and I went ahead and removed that 10 Torx, and it's pretty small Torx. Well, it looks like this. Once you've completed those steps, you can proceed to remove the steering wheel. However, before you actually remove the steering wheel, I want to point something out. If you noticed, there are two gaps. Openings. There's one on the column, and there's another one that sits on the steering wheel. Make sure that when you just put it back together, these two match up. That way your steering wheel will be straight. And then again, you can just go ahead and shimmy your steering wheel out, and that's it right there. It's out. We now proceed to remove two Torx, and these Torx are T15. There's one right there, and there's another one right there. You need to remove those two in order to be able to remove this upper trim here. Once those two Torxes bolts have been removed, you cannot proceed to remove this just yet. You need to remove this lower trim first. And in order to remove this trim, you need to locate two 15 Torx bolts that are located right there. Proceed to remove those. I've gone ahead and removed the Torx bolts. I just want to point out that the tool that I used was this. It's a long screw with the T15 at the end. You can now proceed to remove the trim. What you do is you go ahead and very firmly from the sides, go ahead and pull on each side, here and here, and you should see that it comes out. Once the trim is freed, you can go ahead and disconnect this wire. Once the wire is disconnected, you pretty much completed the process. Let me go ahead and show you where those bolts were located. First off, the reason why I said to go ahead and pull from this side here and this side here firmly is because this trim is attached by these pins. There's one here and there's another one right up here and they latch on to this part of the steering wheel. That is why when you pull here, and you're set. So there you go. If you ever wondered how to remove your worn out trim, broken trim, this is the process. If you need any of these parts, if you have any questions, go ahead and let us know, and you can purchase these parts and many other interior parts for your E46 model at our website, bmwmerchant.com. Lastly, very important, these, you can just go ahead and remove these cables here, but these are very important because if your airbag deploys, in many cases, I guess it heats up and these melt to the back of your airbag. So if you wonder how they look or how you can go ahead and remove them, or even where to purchase them, you know where now. Okay, so there you go. Again, thanks for watching. Bmw Merchant, we are out. Wait, I almost forgot. That is why I tell people to watch the video in its entirety, because if you're only looking to replace this top end here, you still have to remove the whole trim. However, you turn it around, you're gonna find 2 Torxes there, 15s and 2, and you can separate the top from the bottom parts. And again, with this trim right here, you got the radio volume. You can control your speaker, your hands-free speaker, and your cruise control right there. Okay, I think we're done. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.